All right, so I thought this might be interesting to some of you. I've had people ask me before when a bearing fails, like what actually fails. So let me show you. This is the axle bearings from this Toyota that I'm doing, the both rear axle bearings. And let me just show you. I got them apart. So here's the left and right side bearing. This is the driver's side. That there was actually no noise coming from it, but since I was taking it all apart, I figured I may as well do both. So that one I kept together. This one I actually cut apart, and the reason I cut it apart is because the inner race, I used that as part of my pressing procedure. So I sliced the outer and inner. So let's just take this apart. Now this is a seal because this is a sealed bearing. It's supposed to have grease in it. I already cleaned this thing out. So now here's one of the outer races. Here is the other outer race. Here is the inner race. And now I cut this apart. This is the actual roller bearings themselves. And if you look at these, you can actually see where the bearings are all galled up. So you use like little globe looking things. These are your bearings. And they're all pitted because they started to come apart. This one doesn't look so bad. Usually it's only one or two rollers, and that's what appears to be on this one. Just one or two rollers. And you can actually see in the outer race here, you can see the surface where it rides on, how it just started to chew itself up. So you can imagine a snowball going down a hill, and as it starts to fall apart, a little piece falls off here, a little piece falls off there, and that's exactly what's going on there. And here's the inner race, and you can see right in the center there, some of it's coming apart. Like I said, what I do is I cut these apart and I use them for the press. And the reason for that is this slides over the axle. One of these is going to press in place and be locked in place. Like on this one, that's going to lock in place when this piece gets pressed onto the shaft. And the reason for this is this will actually spread open a little bit, and it'll allow me, once I press that down in place, this is going to go onto that same surface partially that presses that on. And at least this way, I can stick a screwdriver in there, spread it slightly, and this will slide back up and out. So that's the reason I do that, and I save these things, and they come in handy for other things too. So I just thought some of you might find that interesting. Just give you a little insight on what it looks like. That's about it. If you like my videos, hit the like button, and if you could, please subscribe. Thank you. Have a great day. Keep wrenching.